Hey, journal goddesses! It's your elemental wisdom mentor, Dionne, the tea priestess of Sloan. How you doing over there? Let's check in. Take that nice deep breath and just connect in with your body. And just notice it, how you doing, body. If there's anything swirling and twirling around in that body, don't try and change it. Don't try and make it anything that it isn't. Just give yourself permission to pack it up and set it outside of our space today and unpack it later or not. I am so excited to be with you. As I'm recording this, it's actually the eve of my birthday, but tomorrow when I release this video, it will be my actual birthday. So happy birthday to me. And I thought it would be really, really fun for our weekly oracle reading together to share with you how I do an oracle reading for my birthday. Now, this is slightly different. I do a whole bunch of processing kind of things within the first week, within the last week of my 1 year and the first week of my new year, sort of similarly to how I do my New Year's Eve type thing. I do a whole slew of journaling kind of stuff to wrap up a year, but I want to really connect in with the personal lessons that I have learned from the age of my 46th year into my 47th year, 47. So let's dive in. I've already got my journal and I invite you to journal with me. Even though I'm doing this could be good for a new moon reading. This could be good for just any kind of space where you find yourself in a transition type space, whether it's you're leaving one job and going to a new job, or you're facing the birth or a death, or just a marriage. I mean, just moving to a new house. All of these type of big transitiony things is perfect for this reading. So for this reading, I have split the deck up into, I using the elemental forces of creation, of course. I've split the deck up into their individual elements. So that was earth. Here I have all of the water cards. I have all of the air cards, fire cards, and then spirit. And I'm going to just lay them out. Actually, let me move this over and make a little space here. All right. So I am going to just connect in and ask what, and I had my question too, what am I taking with me? What lessons am I taking with me from the physical world? And I'm going to ask that of each of the elements, okay? So starting with earth, give it a little shuffly-do here. What lessons am I taking with me from the physical realm? And we have a popper, a card that has popped out, and foundations is what I've pulled. So I've got, this is, that's been a big lesson for me this year, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. Getting the foundations for me would be learning how to get consistent ideas flowing so that I can bring more value to you on this channel, and what foundational things, what consistent rhythms of what routines and what structures I needed to build in my day so that I could make space to be able to film videos and grow things. And so that's a big lesson for me. What about you? How about what foundational things are you taking with you into your new situation? That's beautiful. I want to write myself a little note. Foundations. Okay. What lessons am I taking with me on the physical level. Foundations. And so I also got this, just sitting here with that for just a moment, I got this idea that honoring all of the work that I have done in the past that brought me to this place of being able to recognize the foundational pieces. So I think I want to write a little gratitude letter to all of the practices, including this journaling practice. This is part of my foundations, journaling and sharing it with you. It's part of the foundations that make up who I am and how I'm able to show up. So I think I want to write a little gratitude letter to the foundational things. Beautiful. Okay, so let's check in emotionally. On the water realm, give this a little shuffle. On the water realm, what am I taking with me into this new life, this new year on the emotional level? Clean, clear, and current. This one is a big one, y'all. This one is a big one. Not just for me personally, but also for me, just us in general. See, we can get caught up with still having a charge. I know in myself personally, sometimes I'll think of something and I'll be talking about something and I'll be saying, I'm still mad about that. Have you ever said that about yourself? So, really taking the time to honor and express our emotions in a healthy way so that we're not emotionally tied to things that have happened in our past, so that we can have more energy, more emotional enthusiasm, more just emotions to be able to move forward into our lives. So that was noticing that for myself this year, being clean, clear, and current on my emotions has been a good lesson for me. And one of the things that I've had to do in order to be clean, clear, and current is forgive myself for past missteps. So, I've wanted to, for a long time, I wanted to get consistent and do more than just one video a week. And now here I am doing, I made it so that I should be ashamed of only doing one video a week and not making the space for that. And that was a lot of the struggle that I had last year. But now here I am, after forgiving myself and making it okay, allowing myself to be okay with doing a video once a week, had me clearing the space to be able to do 2 videos a week. So yeah, clean, clear, and emotionally current. So that's what I'm taking with me on the emotional level. All right, so let's check in with the mental realm of air. What lesson am I taking with me on the mental realm? Thoughts. Wow. Y'all, this is a really powerful reading, and I hope you're getting some really good information for yourself too, because the one thought that I've really been working with consistently in this last year is, how can I? And that's a big shift for me from I just don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. And that was a lot of what I was saying around creating videos, around teaching e-courses. I'm homeschooling. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to fit in this other thing. And because I was so focused on I just don't know how I'm going to do it, that's what I got. A lot of I don't know how I'm going to do it, so I wasn't able to do it, you know? So carrying the thought, okay, how can I do this? Really has switched the way that I have been able to bring more out into the world. Sitting with, how can I do this? So, give you an example. I was in my Hobonichi, and if you've seen my Hobonichi video, you know how much I love my Hobonichi, right? Last year, my Hobonichi was more kind of a playful thing. I was writing down to-do lists and kind of, experimenting with how it could be more functional. But this year, starting in January, like I just got immediately, this is how I need to do it. This is what these pages are going to be, and this is what these pages are going to be. So, really staying open to how can I do something has been super helpful. And it serves as a reminder to watch how my thoughts are affecting my emotions, are affecting just everything, how I'm able to get things done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm so excited and I'm so glad that you're sharing this reading with me. Okay, so let's move on to fire. What lessons am I taking with me from the action realm? Okay. So let's see here. Life force. Wow. So immediately when I'm thinking of life force, I'm thinking about the amount of energy that I have to be able to show up and share these things with you. Show up and be joyful and cheerful, and show up and just share the full range of emotions with you in a way that is authentic and not forced and not not trying to use it for ulterior motives. Showing up and just really sharing with you honestly where I'm at as much as possible. Some things feel a little bit too vulnerable to share out in the open, and that's okay, because sometimes you have pieces within you that you need to learn how to maneuver and manifest for yourself, manifest the lessons, right? And being able to, the image that I'm getting is when you're eating and you just want to lick, you've got this juicy thing on the plate and you just want to, it's so good, so deep, so rich that you just want to lick the spoon clean, and you even might want to just, lick the little bits of sauce up off the plate. That's what some of the lessons have taught me. And then to be able to share them and show up in my light and just be comfortable being silly and geeky and whatever else I am. So that is definitely a big lesson for me this year. So just take a little note from the action realm. Another thing that just came up as I was writing here is not to let fear dampen my light. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you can see in some of the older videos, I talk a lot about stopping myself and stopping myself and stopping myself and stopping myself. And I did a lot of that. And you can kind of see I know when I've gone back and looked at those videos, I can kind of see how I go from being this vibrant life, full of life, to kind of, just shrinking myself. So, because I'm afraid. So, not allowing fear to dampen my life force. And now, what messages do I have? What lessons am I taking with me from the spiritual realm, from my spiritual journey in my year number 46? Desire. And so immediately I think that anything I desire, with my whole heart, anything that is a true deep desire of my heart, I can bring it out with the help of spirit, with God, goddess, all that is. I can do anything that is my true heart's desire. And this is obvious to me because one of my true heart's desires was to be able to share these kind of things with you. So that's like evidence right there. Things of my true heart. I have everything I need as long as I connect with spirit and do it with my full heart. I can have what I desire. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Take a little bitty note for myself here. I hope that you have gotten some juicy messages here. And if you would like to, please share them down in the bottom. If you enjoyed this kind of reading where I gave you a little bit of space, I know it's a little bit longer. If you enjoyed this kind of reading, or if you would prefer a shorter reading, also leave me a comment in the box below. I want this weekly oracle to be of great value to you, something that you can use in your own personal practice, whether you use it with the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle, or whether you use it with your own personal deck, or if you are actually taking the time to journal along with me, where you are writing down the information and pausing and seeing what you get for yourself. Leave me a comment down below. How are you using these? I would love to know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you are getting value out of this, and it lets other people in the YouTube verse find me. I am so grateful for you being here with me doing this birthday eve birthday reading. Thank you so much for your time, Journal Goddesses. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.